I'm in the clouds, calm down when I run out of jet fuel, but I never run out of jet.
Hey, what's going on, Grow Gang? Thanks for tuning in to Cloud Talk, where you drop your grow questions and I get to them every discussion on Friday. All right, let's get right into it. Cool Beans 1203 was asking, how did I like the Kimoji, or have I ran their Mandarin cookies? I never ran either one of those actually. I smoked Kimoji. It was nice though. Is 1 to 2 grams per watt realistic? I'm pretty sure it is, and it's just all depending on how dialed in your environment is. Every room is gonna yield different, even if you grow the same plant. Nobody grows the same. Everyone's room is different, whether it's humidity levels or whatever. So everyone's VPD in their room is gonna be different. So you can't really judge what one person grows does and off of yours. You just gotta try your best to dial your environment as best as possible, and go off of that. You can't really compete. It's not really a competition. So what I'm saying. You just hope for the best, pretty much. Do as much detail work as possible, and you'll hopefully get the best yield as possible. That's all I can really say. Um, Red Wings '05 said he was told when using Heavy 16 to only feed once a week. Is that correct? I never heard that. And I guess that would all be depending on the moisture level of people's soil. So like I said one time I was using Nectar for the God soil, and that shit would stay moist all week, so I would only have to water once a week, and I didn't really like that shit. I like to be in my garden doing shit, so I changed soil. But now I water like maybe once every other week, but I definitely don't only feed with the nutrients once a week. I do an inoculant flush once a week, but that's your feed and flush, but you don't fucking just feed with Heavy 16 once a week. But like I said, that's just depending on your moisture levels. But yeah, don't, no, fuck that. Feed, inoculant flush. That's what I recommend. Um, Brilliant Botanist said all of his seeds didn't make it, man. That's why I don't fuck with seeds, man. Sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, I fuck them seeds. um, Appreciate it, Grant. Let me see. Oh, PK commented it might be time to make that switch to the next gen LEDs. It would be nice, but those next gen LEDs are fucking nice and costly. But eventually, I'm sure I will. I've been looking into them, but yeah, they're a little out of the price range right now. But they're definitely on the wish list. All right. Rick T said, "How tall are your plants?" Well, I veg until about 3 feet, and then I flip them into flower, and where they're initially they'll end up between 5 and 6 feet usually. What's the difference in the HPS and the 10K bulbs that I had? Well, the high pressure sodium, they give off the red or the orangish looking spectrum, and the 10K bulbs, they give off a ultraviolet spectrum. And the 10K, the ultraviolet, that's just going to trigger the plant's natural defense system. That's going to pick up the trichomes, and with the trichomes, that's going to enhance the terpenes and the smell and all that. And also, the UV is going to trigger the plants like something in the cells, so it's going to trigger all the natural the color changes or whatever, that people would drop their temperatures in the room to 60 and all that shit the last few days or weeks. Well, you don't have to do that, because dropping your temperature, that's going to slow the growth rate of your buds. So instead of doing all the bullshit, you just put in the 10K, and it makes the plant go into protection mode pretty much, and it boosts everything up. Let me see. Appreciate it, the Safari boy. Shouts out to Safari boy. Dear Down asks, have I ever used tomato baskets to hold up my plants? Honestly, bro, I've started growing in what, fucking '07, and I was using everything I could to motherfucking make the shit work. So I'm pretty sure sure I have used tomato baskets. I think you talk about the little things that go around. I'm pretty sure, man, I done used some of everything. That's why I'm able to tell y'all so much shit, because I done did it and used it and upgraded it and wish I used it again. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I have, and there's nothing wrong with them. Just depending on the size of your plant, if it's really gonna even hold it up longer down the line. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I used them, and there's nothing wrong with using them. It's just metal that's just sticking in the plant for support. So, oh yeah. Let's see. Buzzville, USA was asking how old are the plants in my, what was that? What was I doing in that video? Oh, in my cleanup video. Those plants were out of the from picked them up from clones, put them in 3-gallon pots for about 2 weeks or until they got a real nice heavy web of roots. And so those have been in the big pots a week. So they're roughly, say, 3 weeks maybe. 2 weeks pre-veg. I call the 3-gallon pots pre-veg because I'm really just prepping the root mass. I'm getting that root mass. And when I go into the big 20 to 30-gallon pots, that's when I say I'm starting my veg. So, they're 2 to 3 weeks, or, on week one of real deal veg. Let's see. In Fox Farms, could you get away with CalMag all veg? I'm not sure what he's saying. Um, I'm using, I use the Fox Farm soil for just my 3-gallon pots. I don't use those in the big. I use HP Pro Mix in the big one. You if you're running reverse osmosis water, you're gonna have to supplement CalMag, whether it's once a week or with every feeding. But you definitely have to get your CalMag in there if you're running reverse osmosis. If you're not, depending on which nutrient line, you might need CalMag, because CalMag easily draws a lot of deficiencies. So you definitely want to try to sneak in some CalMag in there. I was even putting some, damn, I forgot to get that from the grocery store. During my inoculant flush, I started putting CalMag in once a week, even though with Heavy 16, their foliar is their CalMag supplement, and it's a slow release calcium. I still like to, just cover all bases. But yeah, I wouldn't try to get away with not using CalMag, honestly. Uh, do, 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 do. Shout to Rick T. Bigsby asking, do I flush for 2 weeks in WEN 75% cloudy? I'm not sure what he was saying, but I flush for 2 weeks no matter the weather forecast. Yeah, it's a 2-week flush, bro. I don't, 1 week is actually good enough. It takes 6 days to leach all the salts and everything out of a plant. So anything after 6 days is good. But I just like, it's just for peace of mind, really. I'm sure if I was doing it for more of a commercial end thing, I would, just do 6 days or 7 days and say fuck it. But since it's just really for me, I'm flushing the shit out of it. I don't want to taste anything but my weed and the flavor of the weed it's supposed to have. I was talking to a buddy of mine that he's the boss at one of the Grow Generation stores that I go to. We were sitting down talking. We were sitting talking about the dispensaries up the road, so weed, and how he can it's a distinctive taste from the nutrients that the people use. And even though he said, I was like, well, are they flushing? He was like, yeah, we sold them a flushing agent. But even though they're flushing, they might not be flushing fast enough just because it's a commercial grow. And, you know, that shit is all about time and money. And, you know what I'm saying? So they might not do it for 6 days. They might think you could get away with, you know, 3-4 days. I'm not sure what they do. But I personally like 2 weeks. I don't give a fuck if I have to run the plant longer than it's actually due to be harvested. I'm giving it a 2-week flush regardless. So that's my um, take on the flush. So if it's 75% cloudy, 100% cloudy, rainy, sleet, snow, them bitches get 2-week flushes, pimp. Okay. And that's it for Cloud Talk this week, man. Let me see anything that I wanted to cover. I probably won't cover next week's flushing, but I did go and pick up. I could go get the shit now. Okay, I'm pausing and go get the stuff and show you what I'm flushing with next week. Fuck it, I'll give y'all a flying flush video. Yeah, just go ahead and drop those grow questions. Any grow questions that you have, it doesn't have to be necessarily from my grow. It can be a grow that you have and any grow question in particular. Just go ahead and drop them. I'll be sure to try to get to them next week at Cloud Talk. All right, until I'll probably do the update on Monday. So yeah, final flush day is gonna be Monday, and I'll start doing those veg room videos. A tie down will be coming up next week. All right, you guys, take it easy. Yep.
Pick up when I call you. I was starving for your garden, and I heard that you was thirsty. This is perfect. I got water.